get going here. I have the game already started up here. Obviously, we're going to play some Europa Universalis. The overall plan is we're going to take Castile here. We're going to turn them into Spain eventually. But the main plan is we want to become the Roman Empire. So we got a lot of conquering to do. We need to own territory up in England and Austria and all around in here. We basically need to own the whole Mediterranean. But it's gonna be interesting. I got some plans. So I did start up the game earlier so I could take some time to look around at how all the relationships had fleshed out at the beginning. So I did get a little bit ahead of that, but we didn't actually do anything. So I think the general good idea that we're going to want to do is try to destabilize France pretty early on, so that way they can't get a good consolidation of power. If we can get them to release some vassals or, steal some of their land. As far as what we're going to do is for our relationships, we're going to start over here, and obviously we want to have Portugal, and I'm going to try to get Burgundy, because Burgundy would be good to help me fight France, because I'll almost always fight France. They don't like Aragon, though. These guys have hated each other, so we're not going to be able to get Aragon, but that's fine. They'll fall into a personal union with us as soon as the Iberian wedding fires off. I was kind of hoping to get them both, because I find Aragon is less likely to release Naples in the event that they got some good allies, but it's fine. They can release Naples if they want. And we're going to go after this guy here because we want to get him into a vassal, and we'll feed him a bunch of this land up in here so that way he can take the time to core that while we're down here stealing all this expensive to core Berber land. And then I'm thinking the Pope is the final ally, just because he's always good to have around when you're one of the Catholics, because since we are going to be going into the Roman Empire, we do need to stay Catholic. That is one of the requirements of being the Romans, is you're a Catholic. So no getting to switch to any of the Protestants or anything in this playthrough. So Catholic all the way. So I figure Pope will be a good guy to ally with us. As far as enemies, we've got England that hates us. We got Lithuania that hates us. We got France that hates us. So these two are good to have, because we're going to want to go to war with them a fair bit whenever we can. Lithuania, I'm not really too concerned. They're going to turn into Poland's lesser partner here, hopefully pretty soon, as long as Poland doesn't do something stupid with their decision there. As far as short-term goals, obviously we're going to need to conquer back Grenada, take that back over so we can kick all the Moors out of Iberia as it should be. And then I want to try to get into Morocco fairly early on too, mostly to try to prevent Portugal from doing it. I want Portugal to focus on doing all the colonization stuff, so that way I don't have to, and I can focus on conquering my way around the Mediterranean and all of this tasty Europe land up in here. So they can go off, do that stuff, and then later on we'll just conquer them and take over all their colonies. So hopefully by the time we get Grenada under our control, which will be whenever that truce expires, a little over 4 years from now, we'll try to get ourselves into here. Hopefully around the time that war ends is when the 100-year war between England and France will have ended, and that France will be in a fairly weakened state. They'll probably conquer back some territory, but their armies will have just been through hell, and they'll be low on manpower, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage and destabilize the French region a little bit before they're able to consolidate and become a big contender later on. I don't necessarily want much land up there right away. It's more about making sure that France isn't too big later on. Any land we do get, we'll just feed to Navarra, as they'll easily be our vassal by then, unless Aragon races us and somehow manages to get it. So that's the basic way we're going to start this out. Take back Grenada, steal some of this Berber land down in there, and destabilize France. Once we've got that under our belt, we'll just start working our way up in here and chip away at France a bit. And we'll play a little bit tall as far as our main area. We don't want to expand too quickly up into here in the early game, because it's all expensive to core and lots of AE, where later on we can deal with that much easier when we have higher admin powers and all that. So as far as our enemies, we're going to, of course, go with England, because screw the British. We're going to take France because also screw the French. We are the Spanish, and we are going to conquer everyone. And since Morocco is going to be a nice early easy target, we'll just take them too because we want to get the power projection early on to help us with everything that good old power projection is going to give us. When's our truce up? July. Alright, it's time to start actually preparing to go to war here. So let's stop our troops from doing all this fun stuff. And bring them down to the Grenada border. And we will collect up all of our ships. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick them right here. They're all there now? Oh, there's only one there. Where's the other guys? Come over here too. Need all of our ships to be in one spot, one nice big armada, so we can lay down some blockades on them when we go to war, which is going to be coming up here momentarily. July, we're April, so we got another month or so to wait. We'll go ahead and speed her up here just to get there. Alright, coming in on our first. Who's this? Navarre. They look like they already know what's going on. They're standing here ready to go to war. I didn't know that the AI... Oh, we got a whole lot of spy network to use here. Let's use that up first. Get ourselves some claims. And then let's bring back this guy. Okay, truce is over. We got a diplomat. Let's go ahead and declare war on Grenada. And I guess it doesn't really matter. That's probably their highest. Points 14, 6, 7, yeah. We'll make that our war goal. Nobody wants to join us. Mazab's going to join on their side. That's nothing. They don't have any other allies. I mean, we could take more gold from them if we really wanted to. I don't even think that's worth it. We'll go ahead and get this war going. We will move those guys in there. We'll move these guys in here. Yeah, the state's not going to be too happy about that because we didn't get our manpower up to 90%. But they're all still over 50, so that's really all that matters. Let's go ahead and we will detach our siege. Does this guy even have any siege pips? No, so it doesn't matter. Let's recall that guy back. And we will set the free diplomat over to, I guess, just neighboring countries for now. Here, we'll just go ahead and we'll split these guys in half. Because this guy also has no siege pips. So he's not going to really be... Neither of these guys are really overly useful for making things any easier. These guys are going to be no issue at all. What are they going to really do? Alright, what's this guy? Gain a free stability. Thank you. We will do that for sure. Him up in here. Move this guy over here. And we'll just speed up, wait for these sieges to drop. I don't want any of them to get it. Who's going to be... So none of them are going to drop below 30% if we do that. So, yeah, screw you guys. You guys are not getting any free land out of me. Even 1% control is too much. Oh, good. Enrique has died. A 4-3-4? Yeah, we'll take the new 4-3-4 guy. I don't care he has a weak claim. We'll fight the rebels that come with that. Thank you, Enrique. I knew you wouldn't let us down. You're good at one thing, and that is dying early and not being a burden on my country. Okay, so that's done. So we'll move him up here. We'll let this go on. And we'll move him over here. Okay, we'll combine these guys up. Do we just have access yet? No. Who do we not have access through? Either of them? He won't give me military access. He will, though. So go ahead and ask for it. Why don't you have a leader? Oh, because Enrique died. So we'll give you another leader. Did both of my leaders die? Okay, that's weird. Alright, but whatever. We'll go ahead and we'll use our boats to get us over the water here. Now we'll speed it down since we're going to be doing some actual warring again. No, we need to move him over here to do a blockade for us. Move down, we'll start taking out Mazab. Yeah, their ships ran away. I knew they weren't going to want to engage me. Oh, and there. We have finished taking down all of the Grenadan territory. We just need to go down here and kick their allies' ass, and this war will be over. At this point, boats don't need to do anything. We'll send them back in so they can get any repairs they need. I guess we can go ahead and speed up the movements here. Consolidate these guys up and detach the siege. Still no siege pips on our general, because that would be far too easy. Is he gonna try to jump on our guys? We do need to send some more troops over there though, because they took some attrition. Who's this guy fighting in a war against? Is Mazab in another war with these guys? That's... seems like a dumb move to be in a war with me and those guys, but... okay. I mean, let's just go stomp on him. Where's he going? Here? Let's see if we can get in there and help those guys win that battle. No, we weren't early enough to help them win the battle, but we were surely... oh, I don't want to help them siege it back, though. I don't need to be taking no attrition for a war I'm not even involved with. Go ahead. Oh, Siege Mazab is over. This war is done. Let's go ahead and get our guys up together. I know you're going to start sending peace offers. Let's move you down here to the coast just to get out of his territory. Ah, there goes our free stability that we won earlier. Or that we were just granted earlier. But I guess it's better than having us now need to spend the admin points. You could tech up military, but we'll just wait. Oops. Let's go ahead and sue this guy for peace. What do we got? Obviously, we want all of his money. All 15 of it. He can keep paying us. Take some prestige, I guess. I don't really want any of his territory. And I guess just transfer me his trade power. That seems like a pretty... seems like getting off lightly for coming to war with Spain. Well, Castile. Alright, so we'll go ahead and kick him out of the war. And once we get our diplomat back, we'll go ahead and we'll seize all this Grenadan territory. So we want it all. And we want all of their money. And then, I mean, we can't really make them do anything else, so... I won't bother with that. Alright. And that is how you win the first war against the Grenadans. I think it's going to go time to destabilize the French, guys. I think that they're in a weakened position here in their war with Aragon. And Burgundy's in a position to go to war with us. Aragon's actually occupying Paris. Yeah, is Aragon losing this war? No, they're winning this war. Oh, Oh, this could be a very good moment if this siege would ever end, guys. Because if we can go up there and double kick... oh, another free stability. +2 stability. That is tasty. Tasty for us heading into this war. We still have a tech advantage on them. They're in a war that they're losing. Burgundy's going to join us. We have a claim. I think we're sitting pretty good, guys. Let's get up here and get into position. England, are you going to give me access, military access? You won't, but I bet you will when I'm at war with France. That should be give you enough motivation. If not, we can get through Aragon. Alright. I really wish the Britons would join. How much do you like France by? France. You don't like France. If you don't like France, why don't you want to join this war? Attitude towards the enemies. Alright, well, whatever. Me and Burgundy should be able to do it. We outnumber them. Nobody has any cannons. And they're getting their ass kicked already. I don't even know if I'm going to take any land in this war. I think it might be just solely to force them to release some vassals. Maybe I will take my one claim up here just because that'll give me access to take some more claims later on. Alright, here we go. We're going to go to war with France, everybody. Let's hope that this was a good plan. Alright. Are you gonna... You still don't want to give me... Let's wait for a monthly tick and see if that's going to change. Still won't give me military access. You sons of bitches. You'll give me military access, though. Alright. Still no siege, guys. You know what? I got a tech advantage now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop another guy. Still no siege pips. Ah, come on. Who's Enrique in charge of? He is no longer in charge of this army. Alright, so I guess we gotta do this the hard way. So... No, why can't you... Oh, because all these French forts here are blocking me. England, you're really stuffing this up for me, you guys. I really wish you would just give me military access. 141, there's no way I can easily make that up. I guess I'm gonna siege back some forts for fucking these guys. Aragon, you better be glad I'm doing this. At least Burgundy's in here to help me. They'll start this war. Like I said, I only really want one territory. And I have to give something to Burgundy to make them happy. Provence didn't join their war with us, so that's going to be good. Oh, someone's up there sieging territory for me, though. That's good. I guess this isn't such a bad thing, having to siege this down. I'm not having to fight the French. And I'm getting all the stuff I want. Merchant suffering. I'm gonna have to spend the Diplo points because I don't want to lose any money. My siege is over, so I guess I'll move up and start sieging that one down. Morocco hating me. Oh, darn. The only reason Morocco's not getting their ass kicked right now is because I'm fighting the French. Let's see, 10 ships. That's... Oh. Okay, good. Aragon is helping me with my... doing the blockader for me, so I don't have to. I'll take the autonomy. That'll burn off itself. Where's French occupying it? Up there, that's fine. England, you still don't want to let me in? It's getting better, though. I don't think it's gonna actually help, though. Well, I can call in allies. Who wants to come? Portugal? Portugal will join? Let's go ahead and call Portugal in. That'll be fine. Spend some favors with Portugal, just to make sure we have the definitive upper hand. Take some influence away from the nobility. One hour in and we're already taking down France. Which is, can't really complain about that at all. Welcome back, Imperial Dev. You missed me declaring war on France because they were getting their ass kicked by Aragon and Burgundy was out of their war with England, so it was a very advantageous time. Other than the fact that I don't have any access through England to get up in there, they won't give me any military access. But I had to conquer back a couple of forts here for Aragon because they were holding me back from getting in there. But luckily, Burgundy and other people are sieging down territory for me, so once we get... Oh. Alright, they just pieced out. Good. So that means I don't have to finish sieging down these forts. Where can I get to? Can I get right up to Paris? I can. And now I have access through England. So France must have gotten me access. Lovely, lovely. They waited till right then. Alright, now that we're actually in a good war here, let's slow time back down. Where's all my enemies at? Seem to be just clustered right here. How many troops do they have left? We're slightly ahead of them. That's fine. Can't separate peace out there, guys, right? Yeah. My main goal in this war is going to be just taking this province here. Santiago. Can you hear me now? Okay, yeah, I found it, and my microphone went out. I was like, I can still see the stuff going out the stream mix, so it was me. So yeah, none of you guys just heard that while I was talking about tearing apart France. So I guess I'll say that all again. That's interesting. My mic stopped going through the board. So we just took away 4 of France's 5 vassals. We took 1 province from them. We gave Burgundy 1 province because we were somewhat obligated to do it. I mean, I could have said just not, made them upset, spent some favors later on to make their trust in me go back up. But at this point in the game, it was far better just to keep the trust for what we need. Makes Burgundy super happy when you give them something in war. So we gave them 1 province. We took 1 province. But most importantly, all the subjects of France except for 1 are gone. I took away 4 of the 5 of the most powerful of them. So I decimated them as far as their... Oh, guys. The Purple Phoenix has risen. Byzantium, look at this, guys. We actually have the AI Byzantium managed to not get destroyed by the Ottomans. That makes Anatolia region very interesting for this campaign, because I do need to take over basically all of Turkey area and all the Balkans for to form Rome. All right, this is still just the one we're not gonna do. We're doing it on time. Alright, so we got like 25 minutes left, so that's time to get this war done with Orleans. How many? I might just vassalize them, to be fair, and then feed them some French land. That's probably what I'm going to do. Burgundy, you will help us. Who are they? They're all allied with co-belligerent him. Constance, we don't want any extra people in here. So we'll just co-belligerent in him, because that's got to bring anyone extra in. Go ahead, declare the war. You gonna let me in? No, are you? No. Are you gonna get me military access somewhere yourself? Yep, you sure are. And we'll send him straight up there to the war goal. This is my war, so let's not go full speed, so we can make sure that we actually fight this properly. Let's see, where's that army going? Already taking my war goal for me, that's good. Shit is falling quick everywhere. Let's send him over there. Bonuses there. Welcome back. We are in a war with Orleans now, who I'm planning to vassalize. I believe I should be able to vassalize them. There are only 3 provinces, and nobody's going to be too mad about it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a bunch of money from all their war allies, and then we're going to vassalize them, and they will be who I feed a bunch of French land to. Where my army's at? Alright, so he's sieging there. He's on his way over here. We'll go deal with the French guy, or the HRE guys first. Take the regiment costs. Just waiting to get the claim on Novgorod lands. Yeah, that's sometimes the worst part, waiting for a claim, but it's always better to have a claim than not have a claim, because the claims will let you take the admin points, core it for cheaper, for half price. Every land that you're gonna core, it's a 6 man against Novgorod. Yeah, it's nice once you have a couple of nice big vassals, and you can kind of vassal swarm over them. It's always good. So yeah, you're gonna easily be able to take Novgorod down. And it's good that Muscovy hasn't started eating them all up on you yet, because Muscovy tends to try to get them nice and early on. So it's nice of them that they're probably focusing trying to become Russia. Alright, speed up to 4 here for these sieges. Watching the enemies getting taken down. They got almost no troops left. Take the extra admin points. Wait on doing that. I won't let them form Russia. Not in a million years. They're too much of a threat. Yeah, if you can prevent them from... If you can get the Novgorod land that they need for Russia, get that right away and hand that over to your vassal. Unless you're going to keep it for yourself. Alright, so Cardinal across the border. Sure, we'll let England hate us to get a free Cardinal. Let's piece this guy out. Got all of his money. War reps. Actually, steer trade. Oh, he won't steer trade. How far off are we? -7. I'll take the trade power then. And who do you have alliance there? So, yeah, we'll just kill your alliance. Boom. Steal a little bit more prestige. I'm gonna wait to core that. Siege of Orleans is over. Alright, good. So we've got them fully sieged down. They're being sieged. They're being sieged. Alright, this war is basically over. So we'll send this main army down. But yeah, kneecap. Yeah, your version of France over there is Russia. If you can kneecap them like I kneecapped France early on, then you definitely want to be looking to do that. Alright, send him back here. And once he's out of Trent territory, we'll go ahead and sue for peace this guy. Take all of his money. War reps. He will steer trade though, so we'll do that because that is far better for us than just the trade power. Who's left? Strasbourg. He's almost ready to go down. We're not in the mafia, but it's a good term to get the point across on exactly what you mean. Bust some kneecaps in the Danish mafia. Exactly. It's a nice country they got there. It'd be a shame if anything were to happen to it, right? Finish this siege there, Burgundy, so I can get some money out of them, and then peace out this guy and make them my new vassal. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. More money. More war reps. You will steer trade, so we'll do that. And we're going to wait 11 days for our guy to get back, and we are good. Now we can sue for peace this guy. Make him my vassal, and we will take all of his money. Yeah, I'm over my Diplo slots now, which is fine. Need to wait till Portugal. I just got out of a war. Busy. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at in a while? Oh, Byzantium. Byzantium, you're letting me down, buddy. You're letting me down. The Purple Phoenix had risen, but it's now being slowly whittled back by the Ottomans. But at least it's keeping the Ottomans busy. They haven't even consolidated the Turkey land yet.